Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hunter Valentin, the lefty from the Hawkeye State, gets the nod to pitch in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
In the second spot tonight,
Rod Carew will dig in, 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. Caleb Joseph gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Upton. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Padres leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn. Henderson Alvarez is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Underhanded flip and reined in, 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, Matty, this team grounds into a ton of double plays. They've got to stop taking themselves out of potential big innings.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
batting third, left fielder
Ted Williams will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Brantley, and that retires the side. Luis Valbuena will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
A little bouncer. Rupp scoops it up. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Nick Markakis will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a line drive, and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Jose Cruz takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Emilio Bonifacio. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Manny Reyes will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. D. Gordon will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
But 1's all they get as the run scores. Rod Carew comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. David Ortiz will stand in now. Just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Alvarez has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Joey Votto will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Batting 6.
Bryce Harper will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play to Caleb Joseph is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Up next for the Padres.
Michael Brantley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Justin Wilson is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit hard to the right side. Robinson is there, and Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
The batter,
Luis Valbuena stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Upton going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Jose Cruz strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Into the seats, 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Cameron Rupp will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Cameron Rupp.
High pop-up. Joseph is under it. 1 away.
Batting 8.
Justin Upton will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
Well, it's still early in the season, but I really expect him to keep up this great pace with the power numbers. He's got a ton of pop in that bat.
On the ground to third. Valbuena fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Danny Espinoza will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Alvarez has his sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And even though they've been out-hit by 5 so far, this is still just a 3-0 game, so they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Emilio Bonifacio is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. John Lester is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Emilio Bonifacio is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Manny Reyes stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Lester has his target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And and foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. D. Gordon stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game. 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
High in the air out to center field. Cruz moves over. And the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played. Rod Carew will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
The catcher, number 39.
Caleb Joseph steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Luis Valbuena stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up stolen base number 7 so far on the year. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Nick Markakis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4. Jose Cruz will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The Padres get a couple. Leading off the inning, Cameron Rupp. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Justin Upton stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Danny Espinoza will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Second baseman
Jackie Robinson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Alvarez sets. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. First offering on its way. Chris Bryant is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Well, you work yourself into trouble. Now you may have worked your way right out of the ball game. You see, he serves up the double here with the bases loaded. If it were up to me, you'd be headed for the showers.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Hard liner toward short. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay. And he'll get in there safely. Number 7 will come in and pitch now. David Ortiz will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Markakis is there, 1 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. Emilio Bonifacio will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Now batting.
Manny Reyes steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
D. Gordon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Bryce Harper gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
That's by him for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Catcher.
Cameron Rupp will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Cruz is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Justin Upton will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Upton on his way to 2nd now. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Danny Espinoza will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on 2nd, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Leading off the inning, Rod Carew, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Catcher,
Caleb Joseph gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Taken in by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
the left fielder, number
Stepping
20.
in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
No, he's in there.
Luis Valbuena will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that. Jackie Robinson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Ready now, Ted Williams. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. David Ortiz will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Joey Votto gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Robinson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Center fielder number 16.
Settling in now, Jose Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lester into his motion. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Emilio Bonifacio will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Manny Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting,
D. Gordon steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Robert Palin will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Robert Palin.
Bryce Harper will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Tapped out in front of home. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, catcher
Cameron Rupp will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Justin Upton will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Cruz going back on it. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Number 201 in his career as they open up an 8-5 lead. Danny Espinoza is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Rod Carew will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
the catcher, number 39.
Caleb Joseph will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Williams ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Left fielder, number 20.
Michael Brantley comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Francisco Liriano will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Michael Brantley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
But right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. Luis Valbuena will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.